Former Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak has appeared in court at the start of an appeal over his conviction on corruption charges linked to the multi-billion-dollar 1MDB scandal. He was sentenced to 12 years in prison last year and fined $50 million. But defence lawyers are now expected to argue that Mr Najib failed to receive a fair and just trial. Melissa Goh has the details.
It's his first appeal hearing after former Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak was found guilty last July of 7 corruption charges linked to SRC International, a former subsidiary of state fund 1MDB. Now, his lawyer, Muhammad Shafi Abdullah, did not mince his words before the Court of Appeal 3-member panel. He alluded that High Court Judge Muhammad Nazlan Muhammad Ghazali was wrong in sentencing Najib to 12 years imprisonment plus a $51 million fine.
This is the biggest case you can find, not just in Malaysia, but in the world. I can say that. So complicated. One would expect a very senior judge with experience in criminal matters to be sent. This is the first case in the criminal trial that he's presided.
Earlier, Defence Counsel Shafi Abdullah tried to seek an adjournment by arguing that he needed a month to obtain relevant documents from New York and Singapore concerning allegations of corruption against former Central Bank Governor Dr. Zeti Aziz's family to prove his client's innocence. But the prosecution objected and is denied by the court.
Let me be very clear. We all like to say things to make it spicy, but the truth of the matter, an appeal is heard on evidence that has been adduced in the court and which are in the record of appeal. I cannot stand in the bar table and say things that are not before the court, because that will be highly prejudicial to the parties concerned.
The former Prime Minister has submitted 307 grounds in his petition of appeal on why he should be cleared of the charges. Now, among grounds mentioned in the petition is that he had failed to get a fair and just trial. And the Court of Appeal has given the defence lawyers till Thursday to wrap up their submission. Now, Najib is currently out on $500,000 bail. Now, he has insisted he's a victim of fraud. Now, the man at the centre of corruption scandal, businessman Low Tek Joe, also known as Joe Low, is still at large. The appeal hearing continues tomorrow. Melissa Goh, CNA, Putrajaya.